This is a review for the BT Home Hub version 3. As you can see, they have changed the design of the Home Hub. It used to be white when it was in revision 1, at least. I'm not sure about revision 2 because I did not see one. But yeah, it's quite a nice looking router now. And it just got the power light, broadband light and the wireless light. And a nifty thing in it, when you receive your Home Hub from BT, and they install it for you, if they do that, or if you install it yourself, you might be pleased to find that your wireless key, your wireless network key, is actually at the back. If I turn it round, if you see here, it says Hub Settings, lift it up, and you got your wireless key, and it just slots back in like that. You've got 4 Ethernet ports at the back, USB at the back, or whatever you want to plug into it, AC adapter power, a reset button, which you would need a paper clip stretched out to push in to reset it, power on and off on the right hand side. It's also got a BT Infinity input for fibre optic broadband, and what I'm on ADSL, an ADSL input as well, which connects directly to the phone socket, well, through a micro filter of course. So you can connect the phone to the micro filter as well as the Home Hub, and it's got wireless WPS there which you can hold down to allow your device to connect to the hub, and there's also a restart button just under that. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with this new Home Hub. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it actually turned out to be. It's very simple as well. When you get it all set up, it's got all of the information embedded inside of it, so you don't even need to set your broadband up. You don't need to enter a username, you don't need to enter the password, you don't need to enter the VCI, VPI, and all of those kind of settings like PPP OA or PPP OE over Ethernet. You don't need to enter any of those settings. It's all done for you with BT. BT have done all the setting up for you, and it's all embedded inside the Home Hub here. And if you want to go into the login page for it, you simply you just enter 192.168.1.254, press enter. Comes out of Home Hub, your web interface for the router. Then you've got Home Services, Settings, which is the password and things. Then when you're in Settings, you've got Wireless, you got the encryption, you got the SSID, i.e. wireless network identification, you got the wireless key. It's set default to WPA and WPA2, which is recommended. You can change the wireless channel. It's set to channel 1 by default. Power save, so you can set it to save power when you're not using the wireless network, like as in times when you're not going to be using the internet, like when you're asleep, when you are sleeping. You can enable that, and then you just have to check the box. BT Power Save Mode enable, power save in between, whenever you want basically. It's got BT Access Control, so you can set times when different devices can access the hub, so you can stop children from using it at specific times if you wish, and you can select the device that is connected to the Home Hub and block it using either the device name or the MAC address, or both. Well, it will be both. if the MAC address is included, it will be the host name of the device as well. You select that and you select internet blocked between, and then you select the times, and then you click add. Next one along is port forwarding. This is if you have, say you have a web server at home and you want it to be accessed from external, outside or home network, so WAN, wide area network. If you want it, and then you have to just set up a port forward for port 80. It might even have it in there. You set web server HTTP, and then select the device. So I'll set my laptop, and then add. Waiting, it's just waiting. Yeah, and then you see here, got it in the MAC. I shouldn't really show the MAC address. Alright, web server, and then that's automatically forwarded port 80 to my laptop. So I could have a web server running in something like WAMP on Windows computers, or LAMP on Linux computers. Yeah, so easy to set up a web server which can be accessed externally and internally if you want to have intranet, or just to store files, anything you want really. Admin password, internet, it says you're already connected to internet, advanced settings, it's preset basically. That's basically what made it so simple. Everything is preset for you with BT. I had to wait a month, mind you, to get this set up because it required a BT engineer to install a whole new phone line for me. And I live in the middle, well, I live in a very rural area in Devon in England, so they didn't have many engineers on hand. So yeah, I had to wait a month, but the engineer installed a whole new line for me, and he did that, and it didn't cost me anything, because it was included in the price of getting the broadband in the first place. And overall, I'm very pleased with the speed of this internet connection. It's pretty quick, and it connects as ADSL 2. And it connects at about 21 megabit, which is not a bad connection. It's a good connection for ADSL. Anything faster, you're looking at fibre optic broadband. To give you an idea of how fast it is, there it's loaded Oscar Pistorius, Detective Challenge at Bale Hearing. Right, click on anything, South Africa shot, load straight away. Download at 2.2 megabytes a second with this connection, which is decent for ADSL. I'm very happy with this service, and I would recommend BT. Even though you have to bear in mind, if you want to actually speak to one of their call centre staff, you usually get through to someone in India who are very difficult to understand, unfortunately, but that is just the way it is. I have once spoken to a guy who sounded like he was from the Yorkshire area, and he was very helpful. The Indian people try to be helpful, but I find they have trouble understanding what you say to them, and I have trouble comprehending what they say to me, so it is quite difficult to get anywhere with them. But once the internet is all up and running, you shouldn't have any problems. Another address I've PlusNet broadband on ADSL 1 because it changes an ADSL 2 enabled, yeah, and it won't be for a number of years, I doubt, due to the rural location of it. And PlusNet runs off BT infrastructure, and that connection there is rock solid, never goes down, up for months at a time without rebooting the router. So yeah, I hope this video helps you, and thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you like my video. Thank you.